Pricing a product or service can be an overwhelming experience because there are so many variables in the process. But if you can use a framework like the three lens framework developed by Boston Consulting Group, it can be a game changer. The framework says that we need to look through three lenses whenever we are trying to price a product or service. So the first lens is the lens of economics. So what does the product or service cost to you? It would include costs, margin which you can add on top of that, supply demand responses, and some of the incentives which you would offer to your customers like discounts, promotional offers, etc. Looking at the customer's lens, what value your product or service is going to bring to customers? Is it a must-have or a nice-to-have product or service? You also need to identify the different customer segments which your product or service can cater to, and what is the decision-making process for each of these customer segments. Coming to competitors' lens, you need to understand how are your competitors doing this today? What is the next best alternative to your product or service in the market? What are the competitor prices? What is their market share? And what are their pricing strategies? Again, there is a good overlap between these three lenses. Looking at economics and customers' lens, we need to understand how sensitive customers are going to be for any change in prices. For customers and competitors, we will need to understand and identify who are the competitors catering to and serving each customer segments and what are their price points. How are they coming up with these price points if we can find that? Because that would help us identify our best target segment to offer our product or service for the maximum profit. Finally, looking at the competitors' economics lens, we can leverage game theory. So we need to understand here how aggressive competitors are going to be if you raise or lower down the price of your product or service. So taking into consideration all these factors, we need to operate at the intersection of these three lenses to make the maximum profit and offer the best price point to customers.